Have you ever heard of a lion who became more than just king of the jungle? A lion who survived brutal battles, carried a permanent scar as his crown, and ruled the African plains like a true legend. This isn't a Disney story. This is the real-life tale of Scarface, the most famous, feared, and respected lion of the Maasai Mara. His story is one of power, loyalty, pain, and mystery. Welcome to Beyond Reality, where we explore the legends that live between fact and the unknown. Scarface was born in 2008 in Kenya's Maasai Mara National Reserve. He was part of a coalition for powerful male lions: Scarface, Morani, Sikio, and Hunter. These weren't just any lions. Together, they were a force of nature. From a young age, Scarface stood out, not just because of his size, but because of a fire in his eyes. A hunger to dominate, to rule. But nothing came easy. Life in the wild is ruthless. You don't survive unless you fight and win. His name, it didn't come from nowhere. In 2012, Scarface got into a brutal fight with another lion over a pride. During the battle, he took a vicious blow above his right eye, leaving him with a deep, unforgettable scar that would become his identity. From that moment, he wasn't just Scarface. He was a symbol of survival, a king who wore his wounds with pride. Despite the injury, which partially blinded him in one eye, he continued to lead, to fight, and to conquer. Some say that scar made him more feared. Others believe it made him untouchable. With his coalition, Scarface took control of a massive territory in the Mara. They ruled over multiple prides of lionesses and their cubs. In lion society, dominance is everything. But with dominance comes danger and responsibility. Scarface and his brothers had to constantly fight off rival males, trying to take their place. Time after time, they succeeded. Their bond, their strength, and their fearlessness made them nearly unstoppable. Photographers, tourists, and researchers began to notice Scarface wasn't just another lion. He became a celebrity, featured in documentaries, viral photos, and news articles around the world. His stare was hypnotic. His mane, darker, thicker than most, gave him an almost mythical appearance. And that scar sealed his legend. Here's where things get mysterious. Scarface was injured a lot. He was shot by a human once and survived. He was gored by buffalo, slashed by rival lions, and nearly starved during dry seasons. Yet every time, he came back. Some Maasai locals believed Scarface was protected by ancient spirits. Others whispered he was more than just a lion, that his soul belonged to an old warrior, reborn as a beast to watch over the land. How did he survive what others couldn't? Was it just luck, genetics, or something else? That's the kind of question we love to ask here on Beyond Reality. But even legends must fall. By 2021, Scarface was old by lion standards, very old. His mane had thinned, his body weakened. He had separated from his brothers and wandered alone. On June 11th, 2021, he passed away peacefully under a tree in the Maasai Mara. No fights, no enemies, no human interference. Just the end of an era. Rangers who found him said it felt like saying goodbye to a part of history. The savannah, they said, felt quieter that day. But Scarface never really died. His legend still lives in photos, in memories, in stories told around fires under African skies. He reminds us of something deeper about strength, resilience, and leadership, about survival and dignity, even in death. And maybe, just a maybe, Scarface was more than just a lion. Maybe he was a symbol of something ancient, primal, and mysterious. Because in a world that often forgets its wild roots, he reminded us what it means to fight, to lead, and to live with scars. This was the story of Scarface, the Lion King of the Mara. And this is Beyond Reality.